2021 came in with challenges left over from the previous year. Further, it was amazing to see the outpouring of concern over Black lives in 2020, and then the return to pre-2020 levels of concern in the form of non-renewals to the branch in 2021. Still, in 2021, we kept this dynamic NAACP branch alive. Here are some highlights. In January, we brought the new year in with officers you voted for in October of 2020. We additionally paid a special tribute to Harriet Tubman as the statue of this phenomenal woman made its way to Peekskill. In February, we had a special Black History Month presentation highlighting our Peekskill Youth Branch. We additionally unveiled our Black Business Directory. In March, our branch was represented along with the Peekskill Police Reform Task Force as all of the reform recommendations were made to the community. The Peekskill NAACP also presented their own version of a CCRB to City Hall. In April, we recognized Women's History Month and the executive women of the Peekskill NAACP. In May, we asked the Peekskill City School District to let us know what their funding priorities were, and also informed our community of the Peekskill City government candidates running for office in 2021. In June, we had a virtual Juneteenth presentation highlighting our community history. We also sent out an affordable housing survey. It was a busy month where we also had a gun buyback program. In July, we offered our Houses of Worship free COVID awareness presentations. In August, we continued many of our partnerships, including the food-sustaining Regenerant Farm. We additionally brought awareness to the CRT and DEI discussions. In September, we had an affordable housing rally, a presentation from our government officials, as well as special affordable housing requests made to our city government. In October, we updated, reviewed, and heard from others as we once again presented our version of a CCRB to the community with the Human Relations Commission. In November, we once again had our second annual Get Out the Vote Caravan. And lastly, in December, we obtained responses from City Hall on our version of the CCRB, as well as where we were with affordable housing. Our desire is to do more without the threat of COVID in 2022.
Being the president of the Peekskill NAACP has been rewarding in many ways. The work done by the committees, the thank yous from the community, and the relationships built over the past few years are priceless. The mission of this organization is a large task, and seeing our community change for the better a little at a time is more monumental than many think. It is certainly hard work, but as I use my spiritual gifts and talents, I pray that it is all for kingdom building and pleasing to God. May 2022 bring more pebbles to this mountain of a kingdom, and may there soon be no need for an organization that has to fight for equality, as we all deserve a joyful life, a peaceful death, in the pursuit and achievement of pure happiness. As the first Vice President and co-membership chair of the Peekskill NAACP, I get a chance to serve this community and the surrounding communities. When you are helping others and fighting for a cause, you are not focusing on your needs and problems. Service means family, commitment, and following your passion. God has a special place for each of us to serve, and how fulfilling to know that we are following His path. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons, and best days give you memories. Wishing you peace, joy, and love in the new year 2022. Greetings everyone from your Executive Committee member, Assistant Secretary, Stace. It continues to be a true privilege and honor to serve for and with our fellow branch officers and membership in this volunteer role for 6+ months now. Since June 6, 2021, when an urgent email had come out to membership requesting for someone to step up to fill the Assistant Secretary position quickly. In these unprecedented times, it has been a challenge to rapidly grow and learn to do some of the duties. So a huge thanks go out to our Madam Secretary Charis and all fellow branch officers for all your continued knowledgeable guidance, passion, and perseverance. Now at 6+ months into the role and always, any and all constructive feedback and input on continually bettering how I can help everyone in this humble role, held with fully aware and undeserving of merit, white privilege recognized many years ago now, is not only welcome and appreciated but also strongly encouraged, and is truly taken to heart. Black and brown is, was, and will always be beautiful. Racial diversity is not only incredibly important, but is natural and inherent, and should be celebrated at its fullest all day, every day. Thank you to all fellow branch officers, our committee chairs and co-chairs, our members at large, and our ever wonderful membership for all you do to grow racial justice in our region and in the world. Please encourage your local friends, neighbors, co-workers, acquaintances, and loved ones to both join the NAACP and attend our virtual monthly public Peekskill General Membership meeting on Zoom every 4th Tuesday of the month. All my heartfelt best wishes for you and your loved ones to stay healthy and safe in 2022. You are awesome and appreciated. The only constant is change.
Greetings all. My community service as a member of the Peekskill NAACP Executive Committee has been very informative in promoting our mission. Divine guidance is essential in the many achievements accomplished by the dedicated members present and past. Let us continue to pray for future involvements in affecting change in our community that reflect the mission of NAACP. Good health, peace. Blessings for the new year. Community service as an executive committee member at large for the Peekskill NAACP is so rewarding as I participate in the breadth of initiatives we put forth to improve the lives of those in our community, whether in education, health, civic engagement, criminal justice, environmental justice, membership, economic empowerment, or participation in any community events. It is exciting to see how many people are impacted through our work. One of my favorite memories was as a group of us exited our cars in our Peekskill NAACP shirts and walked through the parking lot in a local school district toward a school board meeting where they were discussing DEI initiatives. A man walked over to us and said, "I'm really glad to see you all here. It was great to be acknowledged and know our presence was important to the community."
I have been in love with Peekskill for over 70 years. I am blessed to be able to support Peekskill NAACP leadership as an executive committee member. I am looking forward to 2022 as a year where race-based discrimination can become a thing of the past.
To be of real service, you must add something which cannot be bought or measured with money. And that is sincerity and integrity. It has been my pleasure to make a small contribution to this group of sincere and faithful executives who are not just my colleagues, but I consider many of them new friends.
As we stand on the precipice of 2022, I believe the Peekskill NAACP's best work is yet to come. Each day will bring opportunity to help a person, family, or our community at large. It's a big world, the needs are significant. Rich blessings to you and your family in coming year. P.S. We welcome your participation. Thanks for your support. I've spent the last 12 months listening to Peekskillians and learning about the things we value and the things we want to prioritize. I look forward to learning more and putting that knowledge to good use for us next year.
I consider myself a newcomer to Peekskill. Being involved as an executive committee member within the Peekskill NAACP has afforded me the opportunity to meet and work alongside some amazing people as we advocate for things that we are passionate about and do all we can to improve the community that we care about. Looking forward to 2022, the Health Committee will continue working to provide information and opportunities that will promote and protect the health of our Peekskill community.
Alma John, community activist, says each one reach one. Each one teach one. It is a privilege to serve the Peekskill area, reaching one and teaching one about things that will help improve our health and to fight to ensure everyone has an equitable chance to live to their full potential.
As we approach the end of 2021, I'm grateful for the continued commitment of the Peekskill NAACP Education Committee, a group of inspiring educators who have dedicated their lives to ensuring an equitable future for our young people. Thank you for all you do.
Education Committee is proud to continue to work on behalf of our students. We are on the road to opening conversations about diversity, equity, and inclusion within the district. Personally, I hope to continue to advocate for more opportunities to allow students to be part of this very important work with DEI, as everything we do starts and ends with them. Happy holidays and cheers to a year filled with plenty of opportunities for diversity, equity, and inclusion within our schools and our community.
The Peekskill NAACP, we continue to be visible, valuable, and viable. With your membership.
Absolutely.
Continuous
Absolutely.
membership.
And you may not see me at meetings, but I will do the work. I spread a little thin, but you know that you can call me and whatever needs to be done, I'll get it done.
Absolutely, yes. No, totally separate from my run for office. I plan on being a member as long as I'm a Peekskill resident, which will hopefully be a long time. So, no, absolutely. I mean, I joined last year. Ramona probably knows exactly when my renewal date is coming up. But, you know, part of it was as somebody who grew up with white privilege and wanting to recognize that I've had a lot of advantages in life. And so looking for ways of well, how can I be an ally? How can I just not be on the sidelines? And one of the most obvious was at least join the NAACP, be a dues paying member, come to the meetings and listen. And I think, you know, that's the role I've tried to play at meetings is I find, first of all, you know, they are extremely well run and the committee system is excellent, but I learned something at all the meetings I'm at. I find out about a different community issue that I did not know about. And that's something, regardless of me running for office, it's important for me. It's things I care about. I do like to be involved. And I'll give you this commitment too. I do want to look into definitely joining a committee, you know, outreach, communications. Those are like the obvious ones. But then the presentation that Laura and Vanessa did a few meetings ago about food sustainability had me thinking that and Laura, I did the survey, and in the survey I did say, yes, I'd be interested in joining that committee. So I'm awaiting a call from them. But so I'll leave it at that. But no, I'm proud and honored to become a member and to be able to sit in and at least listen during the meetings.
I will absolutely continue to be a member regardless of the results of the election. Proud member of the NAACP. It was the first organization I joined when I went away for college. So it's been a long time coming.
I have not been as active as I would like to be, but I was participating with the youth NAACP, and they did a lot of great work. And I think it's great that there's also a branch for that too, because there are a lot of young people who are very active and just have a lot of energy and really looking to be part of that change. So I would absolutely love to, and I really do have a passion for working with youth as well. So if there's a way to also, work in that capacity and help you and amplify your mission, that's really what I feel like I should do as a city council member should that happen.
It's strength in numbers. So yes, of course, I don't have a problem being a member.
Yeah, I am a member. I mean, I don't think that I paid my registration last year because the COVID, all that thing. I mean, I was no even participation in many of those meetings. Last year was very tough for us. I mean, all the commission that we worked last year was crazy. Police task reform. Maybe you heard something about the fire department. I had to get involved. We were working very close to that. We need to. So, but I am considered to be to keep my I said do an update for my registration in the NAACP.
There are a ton of people doing amazing work, including you all, us, I should say, because I'm part of it.
So yes, I would happily join the NAACP, but won't do it until the election's over, so people don't accuse me of being somehow of Johnny come lately, or whatever the right expression would be. But I have I'm an admirer of the work you all do.
The Peekskill NAACP has a position for every part of your family, including the youth. Please join Branch 2832, the Youth and College Division of the Peekskill NAACP. Join today.
The storm is over now. It's over now. It's over now. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. No more cloudy days. They're all gone away. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. Can you help me say it's over now? Oh, it's over now. Said I feel like I can make the storm is over now.
Speaks back to who are you? What are you doing in your community to make it better?
Peekskill, members of the Peekskill NAACP, please stand if you are here.
My name is Beverly Chang.
I am Megan Kelly, Peekskill NAACP member at large.
Flores Diversity Specialist with the Alzheimer's Association Hudson Valley chapter and a proud member of the Peekskill NAACP Health Committee.
Hi, my name is Ramona Massenberg, and I am the first Vice President of the Peekskill NAACP.
My name is Dewana Venable, and I am the Assistant Treasurer of the Peekskill branch of the NAACP.
Whether you become a part of our Environmental Justice Committee, our Health Committee, our Civic Engagement Committee, our Criminal Justice Committee, our Education Committee, our Membership Committee, our Communications Committee, there's always room for more.
If you haven't seen our signs around Peekskill, you probably haven't been out much. But we're still here. We're here to support you. We've gained great members, we've lost some. We continue to strive to get you on board with the Peekskill NAACP. We do phenomenal work, and we could do even better work with you involved. So we ask you, come be a member of our great branch. Be a member of great change.
The Peekskill National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Visible, valuable, and viable. Together, we can make effective change. Our community depends on your involvement. Please, join us now.